The thousands who gathered in Nathan Phillips Square to celebrate the Toronto Argonauts' Grey Cup victory applauded Jim Pop's impromptu, but very catchy, phrase. "Join the love boat?" the Argonauts general manager hollered. Pop, like many others from within the Argos, spoke emotionally on Tuesday about the collection of players and coaches coming together against all odds to win Sunday's dramatic 105th Grey Cup. The Argonauts are the CFL's lowest drawing team, and they didn't capitalize after they last won the Grey Cup, in 2012. In fact, in 2013, they had a drop in the number of season ticket subscribers. This time, the club is determined to seize the opportunity. Story continues below advertisement. "If you're not a believer, start believing," Pop yelled. "If you haven't joined our family yet, we welcome you." It was the theme of the day as the team held a celebration rally with a healthy crowd of supporters. The square was about 3/4 full, and the fans even lined the large archway that overlooks the space in front of Toronto City Hall. It was not a parade rolling down Bay Street, as it was in the days when championship Argos teams featured Damon Allen and Pinball Clemens, or Doug Flutie and Don Matthews. The current Argos players filed off buses right into the square and walked through the crowd with their Grey Cup. They are not the highest profile sports figures in Toronto by a mile, but they made every effort to show off the men behind the helmets on Tuesday. Pop made them laugh. Contemplative head coach Mark Trestman quoted them a message from Martin Luther King, Jr. about togetherness. Grey Cup MVP Devier Posey shouted out Toronto suburbs and gushed about the team's best crowd of some 24,000 at BMO Field for the East Division Final. Linebacker Marcus Ball let the crowd in on the team's slogan, "Today is the day." Co-owner Larry Tannenbaum, who rarely speaks at such events, spoke about his pride. Then Ricky Ray, the stoic quarterback who is a man of very few words, actually created some mystery and intrigue. The crowd chanted one more year to the 38-year-old, who insists he has yet to decide whether he will return next season. In that moment, Ray taunted them playfully. "Just one? Why not two?" he said with a shout. Story continues below advertisement. Story continues below advertisement. A season after going 5-1-3 and missing the playoffs, the Argonauts completed the worst-to-first turnaround with a 2-7-2-4 comeback victory over the highly favored Calgary Stampeders in a memorably snowy Grey Cup one that drew 4.3 million viewers on TSN. It was Toronto's 17th Grey Cup championship, the most of any CFL franchise. The Argos business and marketing departments will be very busy this off-season. They say the cup will be highly visible around Toronto. The video and photos compiled from the team's run through the past 2 weeks, they say, is invaluable sales material. "We've got the right owners, the right building and a championship team now, but even all of that is not enough. We know we've got to really go hard in this market," said Sarah Moore, the Argos Senior Vice President of Business Operations. "We had nearly 25,000 people in the building for the East Final. They saw an amazing game. We were beyond capacity at the tailgate pre-game party, and now everybody knows how great an Argos game can be in Toronto."